Well, good morning, guys. We're back out again in a similar situation, but a completely different spot. Got the 6'8" ultralight panfish elite here, rigged up with a slip cork and worms on a nice size 6 offset hook, fishing about 2 feet deep. And we're just here to see if we can pattern these fish early and if we can get on them. So, like I said, never fished at this spot before. Fished at a similar spot, but it was further up, further away from where I'm at right now. So we're just gonna take a gander, see how it works. We're about half a mile away, I guess, maybe a little more than that from the spot that I was fishing in when it started raining. So a little bit more of a challenge, being as, never been to this place, never been to this spot. I'm assuming the water is about 3.5 to 4 feet deep, because we're kind of on top of a flat, evidenced by all these cypress trees. And that's what we're going to kind of target, is brim, bluegill, sockeye, that kind of stuff. So we're going to see what happens here. It's early morning, right at about 7. I know a lot of people get out at these places right at daybreak, but since I'm not familiar with these areas and stuff, I prefer not to come out before daylight, so to make sure that if I run into any problems or anything like that, I can actually see. So I'm gonna start by fishing right close to these cypress trees and just see what happens. That's the first gator I've seen out here. That one's about an 8 or 9 footer, so he's a pretty big boy there. So we're just gonna leave him alone. Don't want to tangle with that. Alligators when you're kayaking generally aren't a big concern. They tend to, like that one did, just kind of submerge and get away from you. They're not too concerned about you. Well, I thought I had the camera on, but I didn't. First big bluegill on the Cajun cricket beetle spin. So he's going in the ice chest. All these people with these damn loud gator tails around here, dude. There's somebody behind me in the swamp with a gator tail. I threw it right up against those lilies there. This is where I caught that bluegill just now. Problem is here, they seem to be sporadic. So you'll catch one here, then one there, but you'll never catch 5 or 6 of them in one spot. That bluegill inhaled that Bobby Garland baby shad. My camera keeps turning itself off. Got this little Bobby Garland micro jig. Caught this enormous bluegill here. Look at this. Let me get him undone. Look at that. That's what I caught him on. Probably should have been fishing micro jigs all day. That's what it looks like. I mean, he hammered it. I'm gonna throw it back there. Yeah, as soon as it stopped moving, cork went under. He had it, so I think that was a limb. No, that was a fish. All right, let me swap out jigs. I'll show you guys exactly how I'm doing it. All right, so I got my weighted small steel cork here in a 1/64 ounce jig head tied to a no knot fast snap there, and just rigging it up this way. Wind is moving me. Just right out the back of the tail like that, and boom, there it is. And that's all I'm doing. Fishing about 1.5 feet deep. And I'm honestly just throwing next to every tree that I can find. Since it's a 1/64 ounce, it sinks super slow. There he is. Another big monster bluegill on the Bobby Garland micro jig. Man, I should have been using this all day. They're not hitting it very fast. Still kind of a slow bite, but bite nonetheless. Might have creeped in a little too close here. Nope, one's got it. Or he thought about it. He back off slowly. I said you really got to watch what your cork is doing using these little micro jigs because, oh no. Doggone it. And that's going to be my fishing spot. Caught another catfish here on this ultralight. Let me see if I can get him in. Got 6-pound braid, but I have it set at about 4 pounds of drag. So, all right, he's in the kayak. And he's off the hook. Shit. Okay. Well, he is going in the keeper chest. Look at that. Perfect eater size. All right. All right. So I found where the fish are biting at least. I've been fishing all day, hardly had a bite. Getting them on the ultralight. Well, I want to hit a couple extra clumps of trees here, but it's so hot that my camera won't stay on. It just keeps throwing error codes, and it won't stay on for more than a few seconds at a time. Yeah, it's getting freaking hot out here, for no doubt. It was supposed to be partly cloudy mid-morning and after, but once again, you know, the weather reports are so accurate that, you know. But anyway, I'm going to hit a couple more clumps of trees and then go home. If it's so hot that my camera won't work, then it's probably time to go. Got him. I knew he was there. He was nipping at it and wouldn't take it, but I finally tricked him. I worked hard today for these fish, no doubt about it. And these lilies have kind of spread into everything now. Missed one because of the lilies. All right, let's see if the camera gets this. It's another catfish, a nice one. All right, I'm gonna have to thread my rod back to the end of the boat behind me to grab him here. Jesus, he inhaled this hook. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get it out. No. Open up, buddy. I've at least got to get enough slack so I can undo my swivel. The last set of trees that I fish, I swapped out batteries. The camera is still turning itself off, saying it's overheating. So I'm okay. I've been chugging Gatorade and stuff, so I'm not like overheated or anything. I mean, it's way longer than I usually fish, you know, in the heat of the summer like this. But despite that fact, I mean, I'm actually okay right now. It's my camera and stuff that's not working because of the heat, giving me overheat warnings, and you know, it's really frustrating me right now. I thought I was on a good bite. Missed a bunch of good catches because I looked down and my camera is turned off with the red light flashing saying it overheated. I mean, I know I'm hot. Don't get me wrong. I mean, I can feel my face is flushed, you know, that kind of stuff, but I'm not like overheated. All right, guys, that's it. Recognize the fact that I'm in the beginning stages of heat exhaustion. So the landing is literally right up around the corner right here. I just dunked my towel in my ice chest and wrapped it around my neck to mitigate the heat. Slow and easy going into the dock. But like I've said on many videos before, if you notice the first symptoms, it's time to quit, no matter what. You know, I was starting to catch a lot of fish there too. Of course, the camera, as soon as I stop it, it turns off because it's overheating. But yeah, I can't do anything about that. But anyway, fishing's done for the day, guys. It's way later than I usually fish anyhow, so no loss. Got a nice mess of fish, but it's time to go once the heat exhaustion sets in. Time to get some cool fluids, get in the AC, get the body temperature down, that kind of thing. So, hope you guys have a good rest of your week. Tight lines, my friends. Time for me to get in the cool air.